Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Piglet here, and I'm Sonic the Hedgehog here, and we are back for some more yet again for the likes of the Maxi Toys videos. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for more of Let's Play of Mario Party 10 for the Nintendo Wii U. So last weekend, we have managed to go through the rest of the Amiibo Party, which is sadly to tell you that Amiibo Party is probably one of the weakest modes of the entire whole game. Although they did something a little bit different compared to the other two, like going backwards in terms of gameplay style, like the classic Mario parties we all know and love, but sadly it's gone scaled down due to, well, basically it's more likely a bare bones version of the classic Mario party we were used to. But either way though, enough about this, Piglet, because today, for this point today, we're about to we're going back into Mario Party mode, not just by the forms of going back into the exact same boards again, but rather we can able to take on the forms of a side mode of this mode, and that's what appears to be Coin Challenge. So either way though, let's be more greedy by simply selecting Wario, and as far as computer players are concerned, let's not pick Toadette because I think I get the feeling that, well, we probably should able to save her until likely for later, but of course we should probably replace her as Spike, and as far as the other player, well, we'll go for Rosalina throughout, so even then though, because we have not even seen her since during Mushroom Park and Bowser Party, so either way though, those four players we should do, and let's head over to all the way to the right, and then, well, you know, just how to go for that stuff. So, Coin Challenge. So, it's a mini-game battle for coins, and the play time on this mode is 20 minutes. Well, I would say 20 minutes, but depending on what rounds you're going to be able to be playing through, it's all just likely shorter length. Let's go for 7 rounds for this, just because of how the fact that the 7 rounds might be, well, in a good length either way, compared to, you know, 3 rounds and 5 rounds in particular, because, well, it's usually gone super short if depending on how much rounds you're going to be going through. So, welcome to the Coin Challenge, and in this game you play 7 mini games. The player who owns the most coins wins. So it's just a matter of what position you're in. Like, if you're in first place you get 15, then if you're in second place you get 10 coins, and third for 5 coins, and if you get in fourth you didn't get anything. So yeah, let's see what minigames we're about to be playing through. I think we've pretty much played all of the minigames on that specific roulette right here. Well, for some exceptions, but either way though, we'll get to those whenever when some of these players were able to select for us. So, here we go with Paintball Battle again. So even then though, since we did lost last time, so either way though, hopefully we should be extra strategic about the forms of certain strategies involved, like, you know, just try to be more stealthy, more likely than everything, like, you know, just like in the ones in, you know, just Metal Gear Solid, or in this case, you know, Splatoon, as a matter of fact. So either way though, we'll just have to be very cautious with that. So as far as the actual today's video's day, is the fact that today says, of course, I would say today it is the 6th of June, today, in this case in 2020. So naturally speaking, we've almost got to the point until the halfway point in 2020 so far, despite how the fact that the actual 2020 year is still pretty much bare bones as it is. But either way though, we'll talk more about details onto that specific stuff whenever we, actually there's not much else we can say apart from the fact that, well, we're pretty much almost nearly towards the end of this game's Let's Play before, I should probably say this right now, that I think I should probably tackle for the next Mario Kart game, which is of course Super Circuit, likely until later on in June. So even then, I just want to give you guys a little bit of a spoiler warning for those of you who want to know what toys does he or us were able to tackle through Mario Kart Super Circuit. So either way though, we can able to actually just try and go for that stuff. Yeah, which, fundamentally speaking, Sonic, because of how the fact that we almost, well, pretty much gone through every single of those Mario Kart games so far. So let's shove off Waluigi over there, and of course, as you can see on screen, we're once again playing through Magma Meltdown once again. I did not notice! I'm such an idiot. I did not notice that how the fact that if we sometimes shove these players over, then sometimes your movement momentum can sometimes mess you up at points, which I was just like, I did not know that. But regardless of such though, Piglet, we've still managed to gather some more coins due to likely get ourselves 10 more. So either way though, yeah, everything else will be self-explanatory. So yeah, think of like how it does it in the minigame battle modes during the forms of the old school Mario Party games, except, well, you just collect some coins, and that's all you have to really think about it. Alright, new minigame, mini match. Grab an enemy with A and drag it to its place. This minigame is pretty cool because you can able to actually figure that out to memorize any sort of stuff, and by simply to memorize anything, we need to remember which of one of those enemies' placements there are. So if we pay attention quickly, that even then, Piglet, you actually have yourselves a good eyesight, so even then I can at least rely on you. Yeah, exactly. So, if we can expect correctly, even though before you start this off, we have to do a turn order thing. In this case, Rosalina's gonna go first. So yeah, I wonder how she's gonna able to implement it with it. So Bullet Bill is going to be placed onto the purple spot. And let's see if Waluigi... Oh, actually, it's the pink space. Oh, I just realized that. And I don't know if Waluigi gets it right. Nope, he didn't get it right. I would short that if we place Fuzzy just onto the orange space. Yep, that's right, because you can definitely notice the actual visual standpoints. And sure enough, Spike is going to be placing that Goombrat onto that green spot, which I think that's also correct, if I recall correctly. And as far as Rosalina is concerned, she will place the Origin in the purple spot. And then, meanwhile for us, let's place Boo right onto the yellow space. So yeah, this minigame is all about memorization as well as concentration at the same time, which even then though, that the actual concept of this minigame is actually pretty cool to me though, even though it takes place in a library of such, but either way though, yeah. Not every enemies can be placed in all of these circles basically, because sometimes it can be a little bit different depending on what replays of this minigame you're able to commemorate of such. So even then, like for instance, I don't think we can able to see Hammer Bro or anyone else for that matter can able to get onto those certain spaces after all. Specifically, Koopa Troopa is not going to be placed into the actual, the actual enemy lineup. There's also the achievement in this minigame by simply able to let all 4 players able to actually get all of these enemies correct. So if I can assure to you, we'll do that on our own time a little bit. So that way we can able to grind for some more Mario Party points. So, okay, Bob-omb, Blooper, Hermit Crab, and Dry Bones. So, these are the only 4 enemies left. So, yeah, I guess that makes it obvious. Yeah, it's a pretty cool minigame though, as I said, but either way though, yeah. So anyways, we got 40 coins so far, and Spike got 20 coins, same for Rosalina, but for Waluigi on the other hand though, he got screwed over by the first turn. Alright, so let's see if... Oh my goodness gracious me, we're going back to Fruit Cahoots again. Yep, the 3rd time we're going to be playing for that luck-based minigame of all things, so... But then again, you can't take control of whatever when some stuff usually happens, because it's all about luck. Jeez, I hate these luck-based minigames, you know. But we have to go for that, sadly, Piglet, because, you know, that's how the thing suggests. Well, that's a good start so far, especially noticeable that we've got ourselves, 3 apples to start with. Alright, please don't screw us up. Yep, it did screw us up. I never noticed that until right from the start, though. Alright. Okay. No, I didn't get. We didn't get anything at all apart from keep on getting bombs. Oh, jeez. Why does that minigame exist? I kinda wish this minigame will be replaced, but nope, that's not the whole pack. That's not the whole case here. But either way, we'll just gonna have to cope with this, I suppose. But regardless of everything else though, we got 5 rounds left. Oh, really? We got screwed right there. Oh jeez, that'll give Spike his good advantage for able to actually just get himself his good lucky moments. Anyway. Seriously, we got screwed over again! I'm guessing it's probably because back in, well, I would say in Mario Party mode, and especially noticeable with, Amiibo Party, that we did this so well due to luck, but now in Coin Challenge, we got very unlucky because we keep on getting some bombs. So, relatively speaking, we're in 4th place, so screw this minigame. Yeah, as far as you can say that for this point, Sonic, because let me tell you, we're not gonna touch that minigame ever again, unless assuming if computer players will so desperately want to pick that minigame at all times. But either way, I'm guessing Waluigi's still gonna able to deal with the minigame roulette thing, so what minigame we're gonna be playing through? We were hoping to play the other 4 minigames, but nope, we're gonna be playing through Bob-omb Combo again. Well, I have to admit though right away, the concept of that minigame, one thing I totally forgot to mention, is that I do like the idea, but the execution on this minigame is just wrong. Because most of the time it's all about, it can be pretty luck-based at times, especially noticeable how these Bob-ombs keeps on walking about all over the place. And plus because of how the fact that depending on how good your combo is, and especially with the entirety of the explosion, but even then, I'm just not a big fan of this minigame either. So yeah, unfortunately we can't able to play through some fun ones like Bob-omb Bogey, and especially noticeable with, you know, Rapid River Race, and even, Balance Ball Brawl, and all the other jazz, because even then though we have to save this up likely until for free play or something, so at least depending if we're able to come across into some during the forms of the bonus games for that regard, but jeez, look how many Rosalina's got right now, 38! Jeez, 38 points that she able to actually just to come by for such. Yeah, anyway, so let's see how Waluigi's doing. And same thing for Rosalina, that Waluigi's doing super well for the actual skills for that department, but he got more points than Rosalina by 45 points compared to 38. Ah, jeez. Between Fruit Cahoots and Bob-omb Combos, these are the minigames that we're not overly fan of. Mainly with Fruit Cahoots, most likely, because that minigame is like, you know, luck-based, as you know. But anyway. So it looks like it's getting quite close between us and Rosalina at the moment. And looks like Spike is gonna have his turn to able to deal with the... Oh, okay, we got another new minigame, Dice and Dash. So even then, let's go ahead and play with that new minigame that we're actually going to be playing through. Jump with A to enter the item code and unlock the door. So yeah, you just have to press the A button, and then if you insert 3 codes, then that's how the minigame ends. I mean, just how short this minigame can be sometimes. Well, except for that timing right there. Look, I literally beat it for less than 10 seconds. Jeez, I have no idea what's going on for that. But anyway, every once in a while though, whenever we get onto the very close towards the end, in during forms of some matches, in, you know, Coin Challenge, every once in a while we get ourselves our chance times 2. Meaning, about the fact that you're able to get double the amount of coins than the ones previously. So, for instance, since we're claiming first place, then originally you give us 15, but if you double that up, you get 30 coins. So, yeah, how's off for that? Especially noticeable how the fact that at least we did manage to win something compared to the other 2 minigames, because, you know, Bob-omb Combo I'm not a big fan of, and, you know, Fruit Cahoots is pretty luck-based, you know. We're really hoping we can able to play Platform Push and, you know, Balance Ball Brawl, but nope, we have to go for this minigame again. Which is, you know, Herd Watching, aka, and for those of you who lived in North America, it just calls it Goomba Gacha, so. And this time we need to find the regular normal Goombas. Rather than Goombrats or, Goombella from the likes of, you know, just, well, I don't know why do I truly say this right now, because, well, I just have no idea what I'm saying for this point. Well, hopefully by that time, Picklets, though, is the fact that we will definitely gonna have to showcase some of these mini games that we have not played yet during the forms of the entire Let's Play, much like in Mario Party DS, and especially noticeable with Mario Party 9 and Super Mario Party. And have we done Island Tour somehow when it comes to free play and such? And then, as far as Star Rush is concerned, well, there's only one boss fight that we've actually ignored during the forms of in Star Rush Let's Play, and that is, of course, the third and the final Bowser fight. So, yeah, despite the fact that it's all usually randomized each time, so, but you know. So I would say that we pretty much won for the most part in terms of coin challenge, as far as you will notice. So in this case, that we will be the winner. We'll be able to reclaim first place for sure. And just like the forms of, well, most of the mini games, specifically choice challenge in Mario Party 9, that it tells us the actual question mark in the final round. Yeah, just because of how the fact that it'll give us the amount of total that how many coins does the players have. So in this case, that Spike was in 4th place, Waluigi he was in 3rd place, Rosalina was in 2nd place, and, well, number 1 will be the richest man himself, and it's also kind of greedy for the Wario Land games itself. Wario managed to claim a lot of coins. So that way he will be able to save up for his bigger castle or something. Well, he already did anyway during the forms of Wario Land 2 or something, so yeah, that's usually another time whenever we discuss on that, whenever we do some Wario Land stuff. But either way, it tells you the results and all that stuff, so yeah, that's all I can really say about it here. So I guess we're gonna have to end things off here. So join us tomorrow for more of Let's Play of Mario Party 10. Is that we might actually do a double upload tomorrow, and that is because we're going to be focusing on the next mode of this game, which appears to be the bonus games. To kick things off with is Badminton Bash. So see you guys tomorrow. Later, fellas.